to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message or massages. Big cats. Somebody is living with what? The pain and the weight of regret and shame. You've got to ring the bell on that. Yes, baby. They are well and truly in it. This is somebody suffering from the after effects of their ghostation, right? Their liation, their skullduggerous ways. This is someone who thought there was a king amongst bottom feeders. Good God, how low can you go? We're going to find that out, Nancy. Glad you could pop in. As I sip my big cat mocha. Nothing like that big T time for certain things, certain actions to set in. For those that are living in the shame and regret, to understand the full ramifications of their manipulations. Those who stood in pontification of how great they were, when all they had was their own gingivitis mouth to attest to their greatness. Their true face is being shown. Their hand has been played. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection before we get into this melee on this Jupiter Thursday for truth, expansion, and the Venusian way. Get my chalice wellspring water going. Went all the way to Glastonbury to get this shiznai. Let's call in the energies. Take a deep breath, darling dears. Send me the energies of what you need to know. Energies up. Yes, baby. Them I got treat, them pumped, them pressed and perturbed. Right? They thunk that you was going to double back. They thunk that you wouldn't get a clue and understand your greatness and understand the temple you have is the only one you got on this Malkuth. And you don't like to be what? Getting WWE in your boudoir and not of the nice kind. Who wants a full Nelson from someone who speaks in a tone of I love you, but they're kicking your ass? Are you mad, blood? No. Somebody who what? Tricked you out of your pentacles, your common sense, and your self-worth. Tricked. Hey. Right, let's get me tootsie straight. Good golly and gosh. The Fool and the High Priestess. Listen, babe, I can't make this up. Let's put it, look down so you can see what's going on. Air energy as well as Uranus energy. Yes, baby, somebody's feeling the brunt of a wrong choice, a risk they took. Right? Because as they took that risk and time, that lovely T word managed to set in, they are realizing you're truly deeply empathic and psychic abilities. The little tidbits that you was dropping on them, afraid to talk your true in front of these bottom feeders because they would have made fun of it and you have never got about getting great. You had to keep secrets, but now you are the master of the file, darling dear. You have their file, a pamphlet. We've already discussed this. Yes, many times. A see-through pamphlet that you threw in the dustbin. You threw it. You didn't throw it, you threw it. Right? And Big Cat, you realize the full extent of Proverbs 26:11. As a fool returns to his folly, a dog would return to his vomit. Someone don't want me to talk. What's the matter with you? I'm still going to talk. You can't even see the fire that I've got. You just know it's there. Baby. Moon energy as well as water energy. This is about you using your intuition. Going towards a new beginning. One where you had to pack light. This is a psychological stripation of your cranium, darling dears. Big cats, you have realized that this is the time. This is no longer the time to be living by the pontifications of a dickhead or a mattress back or a back front neck stabbing friend. Those Fagans of the truth with their Palmer's deficit ways. Those that came to you with the gift giving. What of the STDs, darling dear? The mind, body and soul. It doesn't go with our lace front or our hairline. No. Sorry, I've got to take off my hat. I'm proper sweating now. Scott, I don't know which. Listen, let me put it behind me. I've got my prison braids because I'm going to the gym. What did I say? I ho. It's off to the gym I go. I will pop back in as I'm being pressed and pumped by a machine. Surely I will. Anyhow, let's carry on with the read. As I was saying, they're seeing the truth of your honesty, regretting the secrets that was kept from you, the secrets that was spoke about you, things that if you knew, Big Cat, you'd be getting your what? Your nay. But as I always tell you, other people's opinions of you is none of your business. Opinions are arseholes. Some of them wide and just flatulent. Morning, Clint Harlan. Glad you could pop in. Haven't seen you in a month of Sundays, sir. Who else is here? MK, Canny Bright. Who else? John Milinski. Hey, John Wagwan. Deandra Divine. Home. Yes, baby. Miss Sia. Chrissy 36. Who else is here? Nancy Vasquez. Every time I think of Vasquez, I think of that soldier from Alien. You know, that one that had to take out half of the alien nation after they killed her best friend? Yeah, strong and staying ready, Nancy. I'm sure you are. Staying ready so you don't have to get ready when you need to be ready. Fist bump, pinkies up. Yeah. This full energy, this new beginning of infinite possibilities, because divine sees your thirst for life. This is why at this moment in time your intuition, your psychic abilities are being honed and ascending. Know this. Proverbs 31:1. Full on Jezebel spirit. Anyway, we've got an Isaiah 48:22 for that, because trust and believe this person is not getting any sleep. They are sleeping in what they co-created with the devil. Let's get the witch's oracle. Yes, we're going straight for the big guns, guys. What's their issue? Whatever they're going through, it's hotting up. Hey! Yeah, intensifying. Can you see the face of spirit in the background, guiding them to where they need to go? I'm seeing all of these stone figures. I know it's Stonehenge, but this reminds me of how they were in your life, right? Emotionally cold. Stood there while you was being held to the fire, right? Having to clear up their mess. Hide what they was really doing to you. You're right, TP. We ain't getting smoked. Not of it. They're watching you grow up and glow up, seeing you as a star. Some of you have a platform, and your platform has taken off, darling dear. Whether it's a blog, a vlog, you could even have a cooking channel. You could be a baker and got patty cake in that bitch. Whatever you did, right, and focused your attentions on, that spirit, right, gave you wings to succeed. Know this, Ephesians 2:8-9. It was the grace of Father God that saved you. It is a true gift from the divine. Leave them because they're getting the full-on Lot's wife treatment. And it's hotting up, Scott, eh? Hey, Wedgie Wagwan, fist bump. Was waiting for you to turn up. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, baby. They wish they'd followed your ethos, your rules, your ready, how you was doing things. Because as you co-create with Father, God, Mother, Isis, and ascend on all levels, using your 5D mind, I hope you use the energy of the new moon on the 11th to write down your intentions so that you could be in tip-top manifestation mode. They wish they'd followed your rules. You didn't have many. What was the biggest rule? Respect, kindness, fidelity. Don't be a cut person in the house. They was a thief. They stole your pentacales and gave to another. Imagine that. Hey. Things that were supposed to be given unto you. I always say, give unto Caesar what is due unto Caesar. But this person chose to be a what? A pedestrian sperm engineer. They used a bottom feeder for a comfort zone. And now the emotionless is amongst the emotionless. They're regretting what? Yes, baby. That they didn't clean up their act. Hey! They didn't. And that particular door, can you see the locks braced against it? Yeah. They're wishing they cleaned up their shit's naive. Right? Put on another doppelganger suit. We know it's still Pennywise's son or daughter. They can't hoodwink us. We're not in bamboozle season. Pinky's up. What else is their regret? Because I was feeling depressed and prompt and it perturbed me, so as I woke up, was slow to get out of my duvet today. And I thought, it can't be me. I'm a happy, jolly soul. It can't be me. Somebody's drinking because I keep stammering my words. They're in their cups, darling dear. Every hour is cocktail hour somewhere in the world. And it's especially around their domicile. I told you, the 911 Freddy Krueger mud hut. They are fully realizing Luke 17:34. 2 was in that bed, and you were surely taken to heights that is beyond your expectations. But this is only just the beginning, big cats. Continue to stand firm in your faith, but never forget James 2:14. Faith without works is dead. Dodo dead. And we've got no time for second place. Who the hell remembers the second places? I'm waiting. Okay, I'm not waiting much longer because nobody remember that shit. They don't. What else is their issue? This regret, this shame. Listen. Hey! Even this also represents the Empress turning her fucking shapely back and keeping all her peace to herself, blood. They're also regretting, right, that they're in a situation with a bottom feeding snake. This is an Empress that can't co-create. It's also the energy of a Mitch, a full-on in-your-face Mitch. Yes, baby. This person is not abundant. They have no growth. They are extremely superficial, right? And they're watching you what? Clear a space in your life for infinite possibilities, right? And whatever you've got going on, baby, they are struck to stone as they watch your ascension. From outside the perimeter, we said 6 feet. We gave them the what? The rundown. 3 go-to moves, yeah? 2 of these and 1 to be sure. Hey, we ain't taking no prisoners. We are in what? Kick-ass take-name season. Yes, baby. Because heavy is the head that wears the crown. Some of them try to beguile you, right, with untruths. But divine put you in that bubble of protection. Why? Because you're one of the chosen, 144,000. A lot of people think, oh, but if I'm chosen, what is so great that I do? You've got to wake up and wake up others. By any means necessary. You use your God-given gifts, your superpower powers as according to your Nuth node. Use those tools. whether you are a writer, a teacher, whatever it is. The day that an enlightenment bell goes off in someone's head through something that you said or did, you know that you are on and in service to Father God Most High and all of your many needs. Listen, somebody's making me listen, blood. Don't let me cool down holy hellfire and powder house. Not having it. Right? Anyway. Yeah. I see this face in the shadow. This is about you doing the shadow work. This is what is giving you the growth. It's not easy. And it's not for the feeble-minded, right? Or the bottom feeder of heart. The DNS is not easy, but it's worth it because it gives you a new levels to powers that is yours. That was yours, right? Before you came to this Malkuth. They're watching you what? Glow up. Continue to turn your back. Whatever F shit they're going on, they are being pulled through the ringer by someone who is jelly bogelly of you. All eyes on the throne, I say. But whom? Whom can stand in the face of jealousy? The big cat can. The big cat can. You have a deeper knowledge of life, of self, right? This is why Divine is gifting you with the bag to pack light. In the traditional tarot, you are holding a white rose, right? Or a lily. For a new beginning, darling dear, being gifted with infinite possibilities. It's about time you ease on down that road. Know, right, that you have those abilities. It's one thing to see the path. It's a whole different thing to walk the path. And you are doing it like a boss. Like a boss. Why? Why do I know? Because they're sad. And they're putting them energies on me. And I'm not sad. Fuck that. I've got to get to the gym. You can't afford to be sad when you're trying to hold a chair pose. Right? Or you've got 5 miles to run. No. This is about you dispersing those energies today. This is about you using your what? Your professor of the puzzle mind to circumvent any zemblanity and energies outside of yourself. Because, darling dears, you have the power. Until you own your worth, you won't truly know your worth. And it's all about knowing thyself, darling dears. Knowing thyself. Somebody's definitely been put under manners. They're feeling extremely depressed and being manipulated even as we speak. A little bit of manipulation at breakfast, right? Whomsoever they're dealing with is extremely cunning and sly. And this person is no helpmate. Pardon me, spiritual belch, because I speak the truth. I'm nearly even vomited. Somebody is either what? I told you, they're drinking, they're in their cups. They woke up with a hangover, darling dear. And thought their life was together. And that 45 seconds was up real quick. Then they got back to their zemblanitous state. Whatever you did, Big Cat, you did law 37 of the 48 laws of power. You created a compelling spectacle. Whatever you're building, continue to put your efforts towards it. You remember, build it and they will come. Your true soul family. This is about support, unknown support. Support from what? The young and the old, darling dear. People are being intuitively guided to you. They don't understand why. Because it's the meeting of the souls. Contracts are being met at this moment in time. Of full deliverance. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. You wear it so well, darling dears. Keep your peace always. You don't get off your throne to throw tomatoes with bottom feeders under any circumstances. You get yourself a team like a rich white lady, if need be. Right? Because you've got too many infinite possibilities to pick up like a Pac-Man energy ball. Yes, had to do the rain in the background because I'm telling you, somebody's crying like a full-on Mitch. Cry like a Mitch you must. Luke 22:62. I've got a sneer on my face. What do they want? What's the energy around this crying, shame-faced, bottom-feeding snake? This one. I told you! Manipulation! Magician energy in reverse. Listen, this is a match made in Hades. This is a match that must not, I repeat, must not be interrupted. You leave them where they are because you're going to be getting the blinking of the eyes and the clapping of the hands. This also speaks about some kind of a message coming through, right? A message to manipulate your emotions, right? Make you feel sorry for them because their arse and their life is turned upside down by a superficial bottom feeder. Easter Island, Stevie Wonder, right? Mercury energy. This is somebody that used their intellect to what? Definitely bamboozle and trick someone. That's their energy at the moment. We need a gypsy on this bitch. Yeah. 7 of spades blocking out a Mitch. Can you see the 2 goes down to a 20? The 20 means judgment. Right? The 2 is the high priestess. So nice, divine has given it to you twice. Yes, baby, them I get it. Right? The lilies foretell a happy life. Right? But family sorrow. This person created a lot of pain in your family through their actions. But judgment knows their address. They are crying like a midge. Right? Looking for air. And if they're looking for air from this feminine or Mitch, right, this person is putting a plastic bag over their head and holding it tight. They're cutting off their air blood. This is somebody who's being watched at every move. This is someone who knew that they took up a vagabond, right, and the extent of their skullduggeration. Trust and believe. They are being sweated on a daily basis, right? 7 of Wands. You stood your ground squat there. And you spoke that truth like a boss as you turned your shapely back and did the tinky winky. With the bag, I might add. With the bag. Leo energy as well as Mars energy. I told you this person is proper drinking and drugging it up. Every day is a what? A surreal day. But it only lasts for a little while. There's always the calm down. And as they come off their high or drunken repast, they've got the bitch energy that hasn't cleared up a thing in their relationships or waiting for them. Straight back to the cops, I say. This person is being manipulated, right? And they're being kept in their place, right? By this up-down evilness. Delete, listen. Good. That's all I can say, good. Let's give it a good shorty. We need to know what's going on. What's behind them, right? What is behind this bottom feeder from the spiritual short bus, disturbing my time before I've got to go and do my workout? Hey, listen, I'm not picking it. Thank you. Hey! You saw it jumping jettison out because they can't come back, blood. They can't come back. They can't rush back in with new problems and troubles for you, darling dears. They are blocked by your ancestral team, right? In some cases, swords represent legal action. They've got boundaries put on their ass, right? All over them. You sweated them with the law. Yes, I told you, rich white lady in this season. I'm not being racist, but I'm saying, when they've got their bag, you don't see them, you see their team. This person can't come back and rush into your shit, right? Air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, darling dears. Lean in, big cats, lean in. They're going through health problems at this moment in time, feeling really, they're really stuck. Yeah, right? They see you as a big, fat missed opportunity. They're watching you be victorious, right? And remembering their really, really rude and tactless behaviors towards the big cat. They remember everything. Swords is about the cranium. They're watching you what? Get your grind on, darling, there. Right? With their manipulative ways. And they know that they're blocked. In the 3D, the 4D, the 5D, and any other fucking D you like, big cat. Had to use the F-bomb on that. They're stuck. And they can't come through with their bullshit. Hold on a minute. Where's my kipper? Because we're gonna talk it up. What's on the base of that? Coughing for them. Whatever situation. Listen, don't they got health problems? It could even lead to the coughing. That's not your fault. You didn't tell them to do it. They chose that shit. What's Kipper say about this? Bruh, poquitos. Yes, baby. We already saw what judgment. It's sitting them in their wallet, their bank account. It's on the zero, right? Everything is on loan. Can't you see that ticker tape for time running out? Look at all of those shut doors. It looks like prison bars to me. This person has had a change in their finances. I don't care if they had money. All money is not good money, you know. It's not energy, darling. This is the energy around it. And it's not good. What do they have to look forward to? The Hangman in the reverse, darling dear. Stop laughing. Right? This is water as well as Neptune energy. Right? They've got more liation to look forward to. False prophecies. I told you, they're amongst the feeble-minded. Two idiots can't make one smart person. All they're going to do is what? Create more idiocy. My mom always said, it take one fool to make many fools, man. Yes, it surely does, but not you, big cat. You freed yourself from that imprison, right? Imprison. Is that a word? Yes, baby. It's mean in prison blood. You're out of it. You see clearly what's going on, and you're not sacrificing yourself to that. Your perspective is so clear and on point. Good God. It's like you have the Eye of Scarron on them from The Hobbit, right? Or Lord of the Rings. Anytime their name is mentioned, this furry eyeball just shoots out of your middle of your forehead and it drops down and gets the full of what's going on with them. You don't need no one to tell you what's going on, right? This person wants to be freed from the prison that they created for themselves. Why are you going to free them, big cat? Go on, just tell me in the comments. I'm not going to tell you off. Not. I told you case is a pointer, not a picker. Are you going to free them? Let me just take in some of my mocha. I'm not sloughing. I'm not. This person really wants out of the situation where they're in. Now that they're getting the true, now that the masks have slipped and they're seeing the true nature, this person is effing late. Did I tell you this bitch is lazy? They couldn't clean, right? If a gun was to their head, I bet if you go into their bathroom, their toilet's got brown. Listen, I can't use a toilet that's got brown in it, blood. And I'm not talking about number twos. You know the ones that don't know how to clean their toilet, right? The bathroom always has the air of piss, right? Listen, Cobwebs knows this domicile. This is one lazy bitch, full on superficial. But when they leave the house, trust and believe everything is in place. They like people to be jealous of them. But trust me, there's nothing to be jealous of. Continue to turn your back, because whatever they're pointing at you, which is their friggin' Sputnik eye and their mouth breathing ways, Spirit has them in hand. Whatever ministrations that they was trying to put against you, big cat, right? It's been stopped in its tracks, turned to stone. They're trying to put it on the blessed and highly favored. Yeah, they're seeing things from a different perspective. They want to be freed and saved, and not necessarily in that order. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Remember, you walk between worlds. Remember, right? This person is an unclean spirit. Remember, you did not get no healing in that situation. You couldn't see the wood for the trees. But like I said, you got free will. If you want to go and, you know what I mean? Because Divine says there's no new problems and troubles for you. But if you want to go with Brock Pocket, just hit me up in the comments. Don't email me. I don't want to see this alone. I've got to share it with the other cats. Don't email me, please. Yeah, seeing things from a different perspective, wanting to be freed from a situation. I'm feeling a bit of a boomerang effect going on here. Right. Yeah. And they are, did I tell you that they were jealous? They are marinating in their foolish actions. 119 in the chat room. Namaste, big cats. Hit that thumbs up button and hit the notification bell so you will be pumped and pressed when I'm coming through with the intel. Yeah. Jealous of all what you've got going on in a situation where there's no trust. And I told you, they are higher than a lion in Zion. And when they come off of that high, right, they think everything's okay again. I told you, last 45 seconds. Then the truth comes through. Look at this shit, I told you. What's ahead of them? More manipulations. Listen, this is what's in their future to continue to be a high command Decepticon. This is what narcissist personified. Yes, baby, Google is your friend. If you don't know what a narcissist is, look it up quickly. Put me on pause and then come back. Then we're on the same page. This person is a receptacle of nasty things. They use their intellect to manipulate situations, right? They used it so well on you. You freed yourself from that situation. You are no longer sacrificing yourself. This, as I said before, is give back the wood season. You gave them back their wood. King of Swords in the reverse. Lean in, big cats. This person lacks integrity. They're extremely controlling. Right. And they're up to what? One of two things. Even as we speak. Where is it? Either point A or point B. But not around you, big cat. Not around you. And did I tell you that they're spying big time? Sputnik, hillbilly investigations are being launched. And everything they see is like fire in their eyes. Give it to them. Soak it to them, big cat. What's also in the future, because swords, as I said, represents the law. Some of you are going to be freed from a situation to deal with the law. I don't know if it's to do with money, because if it is, you are emptying. You will be emptying their pockets, right? You surely will. If it's a marriage, alimony, that shit is going in your way. You can breathe again. Breathe again. Yes, baby. While they what? Continue to be sour, bitter, and watch you spend their peas blood. Spend them well. Spend them well. Let me get a gypsy on this. What else? They're watching you. They're very upset. They know that they use their what? Oh. The heart wants what the heart wants. 9 of Pentacles. They're watching you get your wish fulfillment, darling dear. And this is also, right, a 9, right? And we all know the 9 is hermit energy. This is about you bossing up after betrayal and dishonesty, being wrought on you like a pestilence in your life, darling dears. They're watching you what? Come out of isolation into a new beginning, one that you created. Why? Because you walked alone, darling dear, in isolation. You did the DNS like a boss, and you didn't go in there by yourself. No, you went and did research. You honed your skills. You did self-introspection, self-examination. They're watching you get your wish fulfillment. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. And they also know that you are staying away from, they know that you are allergic to drama, right? They're seeing you become successful. They're drunk as fuck. Trust and believe. They are drunk as fuck. And it's probably at work. They're This person is in their cups, drunk or high, at work. Listen, right? The 3 and a 9 goes to a 12. The 12 goes back down to a 3. The Empress in the upright, simply boss of everything. They're jealous of your growth, your achievements, your listen, blood. Before you get your certificates, I'm sure they've read that shit and it's upset them. They're watching everything. Let them. Big time. And you see all them swords around the king, they've got other spying on you as well. The flying monkeys bringing back intel. And it's not very good because they don't like it. Right? Look, 33, the same age as Jesus and Bob Marley. You know the Ascended Masters are present. And this is the 5 of Wands, right? This person was in competition with you. You were sleeping with the enemy. How can you lay down with somebody who is jealous of you? They was jealous of your essence, the fact that you was able to co-create, and that you was what? Giving them true and unadulterated love. Something that they're not getting in this situation with this lazy bitch. Treated like a bottom feeder in a mud hut, right? Good God. I wouldn't advise anybody drinking from them people. Nobody wants to go to hospital in this day and age. Not for nothing. Not even to visit. Listen, you don't talk to this motherfucker. You don't. Look at this. Can you see it? Why? Because you're thinking clearly now, blood. And at this moment in time, what is underneath them is the stabbation that they probably did to you. This person is sleeping on a knife's edge. 10 of Swords in the reverse, darling dears. Things are hotting up, squat here. Lean in, this best friend, lean in. They're realizing that you are what? A true survivor. They're looking at the courage that it took for you to get out of that toxic situation with them, right? And they're full of regret. They wish that they could take back words that they said to you, right? To keep you as a thumber. It was all about your self-worth. You had that glow. And you gave freely. This person is sleeping on a knife's edge, and that's exactly where they need to be, right? Burdened. Somebody's got back issues. My lower back just started hurting. There's nothing wrong with my back because I've got to go to the gym, so it's someone else outside of me. What's wrong with your back, blood? Do some yoga. Don't tell them though. We tell them nothing. Yeah, them I got through it. They're on a knife's edge. 10 for start again. In the reverse, that situation is not completed. Look, I told you, look! They're stuck, right? In ghetto Groundhog Day, unable to move on. Why can't they move on from the situation? Right? They've got all of this baggage on their back, right? We know that it's debt. And we know that they're going to have to pay you one way or the other, darling dears. One way or the other. Right? What's all of this that's stuck on them? What is it, darling? What's this? Shit. Right? Somebody, look, they're being discussed, right, at every meal. The same people, right, this bad juju, bad counsel they went to, they're talking about them and laughing at them behind their back, right? This person, right, would love to come out of the despair, for the breakation from your situation, whether it's a long-term partnership, a friendship, family member, whatever it is to you. They would love to come out of it. They want to come along like their name is Lassie now to blood clot. They want to act like Lassie, like they're loyal. Right? But we know it's all what? It's charades, babe. It's charades. It's not true. It's fakeation they want to come through with. You take them back. Right? This means that you are asking to slip right back onto that knife's edge. And this time you might not be able to make it out. Leave them where they are, darling dears. Because they are the community clowns. They are the community clowns. Look, they haven't changed one fig. Not a fig. Or smidgen. What's above them at this moment in time? Because this is very interesting. Right? Very interesting. What's else above them? You are always on their mind. Queen of Swords in that shit. You got the wisdom of your experiences. You're like, bitch, bust a move, bust it. Right? You're wearing a mask, but my eyes are fucking seeing everything. I'm seeing Libra on this as well. Air energy. You can see everything. They said to wear a mask. You put on a face mask with eyes out. Sword up. Yeah. This is about you having the wisdom of your experiences. This is somebody it could be a divorced woman or man, because you know gender is fluid. In tarot, this is somebody who has what? Fed up of the starvation, realizing their worth, right? Prepared to take action towards it. They're realizing that you solve any issue you may have with the least amount of effort. Why? Because they're watching, blood, and they're watching you glow up and grow up, and they're watching you collect the peas like Pac-Man. They're watching you, and your spiritual team is watching for them. Yeah, you are on their cranium, darling dears. You're right in there. I need another deck. What do you think about being on their mind? Listen, you couldn't give two figs, mate. You are continuing to what? Celebrate, cheers it up. You're going out, new invitations, making new friendships, right? And enjoying yourself. You're also remembering that third-party shit that they put on you. What else? You ain't forgotten that. No. You said dos for Daniel to them, right? And you're focusing on that bag because you love choice. Choice to do whatever do what the fuck you want to do. Yes, baby. Right? Continue to focus on your bag, because divine has gifted you with transformation from the Decepticon. Don't go back. Yeah, they're thinking about you, and you're thinking about the bag, blood. You're thinking about this new beginning that has been gifted to you. Scorpio energy, darling dears. This person is going through, oh gosh, they're feeling a bit, wanting to do away with themselves. Listen. Everything they see you doing on social media, your hard work, they're seeing it pay off. They want to do away with themselves. Don't know who's going to pay for this funeral, because if this bitch can't even clean the house, where's she going to get the money for a funeral, blood? Too busy making sure they look good outside. You better make sure you do away with yourself in your own coffin. Just make it tidy. Don't go with the big cat. We're not interested. Right? Continue to make the right choices, darling dears. Continue. Because you have Archangel Michael at your back. Gemini energy. Oh, listen. You're not having it. They're thinking about you. And you basically said, fuck off. Right? Get out of my energies. Right? Dos Vedanya. Right? Vamos. Underlay. Yeah. They're thinking about you. What else are they thinking about you? Baby. Knight of Wands in the reverse. That your dealing mattress back. Low hanging ways cannot work. They know that they can't come back. And the Knight of Wands is stuck on you, blood. I told you, you got that spiritual whap, right? Whether it's Pudani or Futum, right? The pin, you've got it, darling dear, like that. They're thinking about you in bed. They're thinking about you naked. Listen, your naked figure's in armor, mate, as far as you're concerned. Stop peeping at me, you peeping Tom. Right? What else? They know they can't come back. What else do they know? Because it's not a lot. Their knowledge can fit on a postage stamp. Have you seen a postage stamp? 144 in the chat room. Posh Collab, Namaste, chosen ones. I told you. Yes, baby. They would love to come back into what you've got going on. Right? This goes to 8 of Swords, darling dear. Put a little mental imprisonment on you. Right? Some of them are feeling imprisoned by the thoughts of you. They're constantly looking back. Wishing they never said certain things. Wishing that they never what? Put you in hospital. Yeah, some of you have been in hospital, darling dears. They put you in hospital. Whether it was an STD of the body or they put them paws on you. You didn't know that you was part of a WWE team. Especially the half of the team got their ass kicked. Right? And their manipulations, they would love to come back through. But they're a betrayer, a cheating cheater. And you're not having it. Not this season. They would love to come and sink it in you. Oh God, Lord have mercy. Let me show you what they want to sink on you, blood. This is what their underwear looks like. This is, oh, God. Sorry, I've got to get the whole team. Clean up. They want to pop one off on you, mate. And it's not going to be able to come off as easy as this. You can't use a wet wipe for that. They want to come and sock it to you. Yeah. You're all in their mind. Right? And all they can think about is your naked body, the right choices that you're making, right? How you've brought balance to your life. They're thinking about the deep love and trust that you gave to them freely, right? Some of you even went as far as to start a family. You gave them a whole sperm or a whole egg from your ovaries, right? Your coffer of goodness and loveliness. But it doesn't matter because that progeny has your DNA. Continue to work with your progeny, darling dears. You will make the right choices in your life and your children are going to come back, right? And give you reasons to celebrate, right? I can attest to that. My oldest daughter, Kenya, just got her third she applied to 4 universities to do her master's in forensic psychology. And she's got 3. Yes, please, can you come this way, Kenya? I'm celebrating my progeny's accolades. So when I tell you that you can get away and you can turn things around, your children are watching you. Do it like a boss. Do it like a boss. It's going to make me cry. I'm not flipping crying. Like I said, they're stuck with shit. Codependent.com, Capricorn energy in the reverse. And they can't come out. A situation where they don't feel impassioned, right? Where everybody's cheating on them and all they want is you. Whomsoever they're with, they know that they want to come back to you. And this person, right, is in it to win it. I told you. They don't want to be with, they're both in a situation where they don't want to be, right? If this is a partnership, a relationship, they don't want to be in that situation, right? But they can't come back to you. You blew up the bridge. You bricked up the doorway. And don't let me talk about the Palo Santo. You changed the ozone layer, right? Cleaned off your seat. Both emperors and empresses broke soul ties, right? They're watching you get your security, securing that bag, securing your future generational wealth. As you what? Broke that curse that was on you. The curse of lack, the curse of codependency. Because you know your worth. What they did was to wake you up to your greatness because you ain't got time to hitch or wonder. This is the time for you to get great, big cat. Get great because they're watching. Someone's got to watch. Shit. As long as they don't try to come in the perimeter, they're good, they can watch. Let them. What's above that? Because we know that you're on their cranium. Let's move this down. I'll move it down on my big, lovely, luxurious table because I've got all the space in the world as I sit by Mocha. Let's see what's above them. So what's above and above and above and above them? Yes, Heartbreak Hotel, crying like a midge. Listen, they're about to be scuppered with some skullduggerous ministrations right in their heart chakra. Does this look like sorry eyes? Do they look like they really regret it? Or they regret that they're in the situation that they're in? Yes, baby. Libra energy. Yeah, they've got betrayal. Right? Look! Sorry. Yes! Look! 2 of Cups blood. Cancer energy in the reverse. A situation that they thought, right, was going to be a great duo, a dynamic duo, has turned into what? A dastardly gang. Of betrayers and betrayals. Constant crying, lots of mental energy, right? And did I say they was in their cups trying to get higher than a lion in Zion? Good golly and gosh. Not nice at all. The emotions that they're going through are going to continue to go through. They're going to live in that superficiality, right? this cum life that they're going on with, right? They're crying about the divorce and the separation, the leftation of them, right? They're going to continue to be in an emotionally draining situation, right? And they, listen, you would say, oh, they're sticking around out of pity. No, they're not sticking out of pity, right? Pardon me. They're sticking around because they can't leave. They really can't. If I see one more broad pocketed card here, I'm going to have to twerk. And I've been forbidden by my 3 progeny to twerk on camera. They forbid me from the baby, from the rooter to the tutor. Don't do it, mommy. It's okay. But this tableau, hey, what's this? If I see one more broad walkie toes, hey, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person cannot operate solo like the Galam on the polo. This person is codependent.com. 9 of Pentacles. Did I say, listen, Jess, well, them have no Pentacles. No Pentacles, none. Not a bean. No, listen, practicality is a dirty word around these people. They said they was people, right? This is bad counsel. This is bad health, right? This is internet spying, Sputnik, children of the corn eye and their mouth breathing ways, watching your glow up, knowing that they can't come back in a situation that they chose, because that's the 2 of cups. That's the 2 of cups. Nothing wrong on my side. I've got my spectacles of truth on, right? A situation that they chose, and they chose that situation, right, because they wanted it to break your heart. They wanted you to live in that pain. This could be somebody that monkey branched to another situation, or ghosted you, and all of a sudden you're seeing pictures of them with their significant other. Oh, listen, they wanted your heart, right, to be pumped, pressed, and perturbed, right, at their plundering, pillaging, and looting of your mind, right? They wanted you to be heartbroken. Are you? What's this? No, you're not. Page of Pentacles. Focused on the bag. Divine is going to gift you with helping hands. To what? Continue to what? Pick up those infinite possibilities. Are you not sitting between Boaz and Jashin? A situation that you're done with. Dos for Danya to that. You did what? Vamoose and bamboozled whomsoever tried to break you, right? With your experience, the wisdom of your ways. This is about you having a new lease on life, right? Page of Pentacles, darling dears. In the upright, they're watching you be business-minded. Sides of your character that was hidden. They wasn't meant to see your greatness. They weren't meant to know how lovely and strong you are, or how you could co-create, right? Listen, this is how you're looking. Look at your eyes. You look so sweet. Yes, baby. Nothing like a healthy bank account and multiple streams of income, passive income, right? To make you wear your hat just so. They wanted you to be heartbroken, but Divine is gifting you with helping hands. Continue to do the work and glow up, darling dears. Why is my top rolling all the way up? Like, it's like somebody sitting down there rolling up my top. Listen. They're trying to do F shit. Page of Pentacles. This is about you having a new approach to learning, right? If you have progeny, you are the epitome of parent. You are the role model, and your children will follow your lead. I just gave you the story of my oldest child. Imagine, by we're in 2021, by 2020, I think it's 2023 or 24, I'll be calling her Dr. Kenya. Straight on to the PhD. I don't want my progeny to be just like me. Worse. They grew up to be like my parents. I want them to be better than me. You understand? You ain't got a dog in the fight. You realize that there's no point showing them any form of strength. If they've got a chariot of righteousness, it's a handbasket to hell. It's a hell wagon, right? Cancer energy in reverse, right? Remember, this is Mercury retrograde coming up. They're going to try and come back one way or the other. They may even try and use, right, your progeny, your unbeknownst progeny, to drop peccadillos in your shell like. That's Cockney rhyming slang for ear. 171 in the chat room. Namaste, big cats. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Yeah. This person is extremely jealous of what you've got going on. They've had to cancel a lot of plans, and they're living in a situation where there's violence. Yes, baby, they're putting their paws on each other. Him and the dirty bitch, or her and the dirty Mitch. Yeah. Listen. Continue to make the right choices, big cat. Continue to make the right choices. Right. Let's get some more. Keep her on this, and then I've said, oh, 5555. Yes, baby. Something has come full circle today, and you will see the energy of it, big cat. They're in a situation where they're fucking each other up, left, right, and center. Their mouth knows no kibba. What is kibba? Shut up, right? They're cussing each other out, right? And it's all done in that 911 Freddy Krueger method. It's dirty in there. I feel sorry if you've got to send your progeny over there. Give them shots when they come back. Make sure that they strip themselves down at the door as they come back and wash every item of clothes that went to that domicile, that mud hut. If your progeny is going over to that place, they feel stuck having to go and visit the other parent. They're not happy about it. Because when they go to see the other parent, they're getting nothing but heartbreak. They're not treating them as a parent. It's all done to hurt you, whatever they're doing. Don't let it hurt you. When I'm sending my progeny off to that dick-dealing, back-front, neck-stabbing snake full of the STDs, I put the blood of Jesus on them. And I call in my ancestral team. And I warn my progeny, have my number on speed dial. Any sign of popping off, call me immediately. And I will call the law, and I will be in my chariot of righteousness. Be at the curb. Because I don't talk. What's this? Listen. This is the highest honor card in the deck. When God has got in to clear that battlefield, stand back, darling dears, and close your eyes. What's this? I told you. Some of you are going into love situations. They're going to watch you go and get true love that you do truly deserve. They're going to watch you glow up, right? Having a partner that pours into you as much as you pour into them, darling dears. Listen, they ain't seen nothing yet. Hey, they don't see nothing yet. Right? This is what they're doing. Full of STDs, right? They look good amongst chicken heads, right? Smell good. The devil's emissary always does. But what are they? An empty vessel, darling dears. An empty vessel, right? While you continue to canter off, right, to your life of infinite possibilities. Continue with your full-on transformation. Don't hitch and don't look back. Leave them with that rat. At least they're free in their mind to think about you. Because we already saw it. Where is it? So all they do is think about you. While they're under surveillance by a rat, a bottom-feeding rat. They're locked in, mate, for the long haul. Because they're broke and they can't get out. And they don't know how to listen. What's on the base of the deck? Judgment is said, judgment you say. I told you. Worry not. Don't stress yourself out about it. These bottom feeders. They're doing what they're supposed to. Look. Chicken head and their familiar. 1 and 2. Nobody remembers second place. Okay then. Right, let's get some FPs on this shiznai. Then I'm out of here. For sure. I've got things to be getting on with. Oh, that's why. Yeah. Divine wants you to what? Put a different perspective. And it also wants you to know the karmic has a side dish. I told you. STDs are afoot in that situation. Right? And every thief is a liar and every liar is a thief. Where's the next deck? They're hiding. Oh, they're not hiding for me. I wasn't looking properly. this? Didn't I tell you they're crying like a Mitch? They wish they'd spoken to you like an angel, right? Playing on a harp. They wish. They wish. But you can't turn back time. Ask R. Kelly. Look where he is, right? You know that they are nothing but bad vibe and bad juju, right? Remember, tomorrow's Friday. Get into your Venus bath, right? Spirit wants you to keep going, right? Move away from the abuse that they put on you, whatever that abuse was, right? Everybody's situation. Listen, and what I don't like as well, people that like to take the piss out of someone else's struggle. Just because you wasn't as abused as someone else doesn't mean that you didn't go through it. Everybody's got their own levels. Don't down talk on someone else's struggle, darling dear. Right? Keep going and stay in your lane. Right? Love yourself first and foremost, always. Right? Because divine is gifting you with steady growth and clarity of mind. And the universe says, say yes to you, big cat. Right? And we've also got South Node, gratification. Your ego gets a boost. You collect a debt from the past. Didn't I tell you? It's gathering season, darling dear. Gathering season! And in that season, you hold the whip. You're on their cranium 24/7. Ephesians 6:13 blood. Psalms 91. Psalms 59. Psalms 35. Talk it over your Venus bath tomorrow. Because you have to activate the water. And it's not the bath for you to go in and wash your skin. Wash yourself first. And get into that water clean as a babe. South Node. You're cleaning up your karmic past. You've broken generational curses. Don't look back. Scotty, whatever you do. And never you ever. I've done it myself. I did many times. I kept taking back the dick dealer. Right? Until I couldn't take it anymore. It was me, either me or him. And he had to go. And I made sure that I was safe when I was getting away. I called the police so that he couldn't attack me and do me nothing. Otherwise I wouldn't be sitting here. Protect yourself always, darling dears. Never forget Psalm 91:1. When you lean back in faith in Father God, Mother Isis, know that you are protected. And once you're protected, you know that you're protected, go and get great. It's the only way to be, darling dear. It goes with my lace front, my hairline. What's this? Doesn't want to go back in. Continue to what? Keep those rose-colored glasses crushed under your flip-flop. Don't take them up or try to put them back together. Once something is shattered, it never quite goes back together the same way. Especially with somebody who's consorting with a dirty bitch. Oh, Mitch, are you kidding me, blood? On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to Patreon for the extended reads, or stay here. I'll be back again. You know the big cat turns up when she wants. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat.